soft, don't go near me. I surrender, 'cause I can take no more. Hear my last goodbye. I am running towards the end of time at the speed of light. Can't take one more flight. All the feelings that I have inside make me lose my mind. But it feels so good, though it hurts so bad. I could drug you and drive me crazy. Hear my last goodbye. I am running towards the end of time at the speed of light.
Well, hello, planets. Thank you so much for joining me. Another new week, another new planner page, planner spread to embellish and set up. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you are doing well wherever you are in the world. I am here in Sydney, Australia. It is 5 a.m. in the morning and saying hello today to Elle. Hello. Happy Monday. Yes, and happy Sunday wherever you are. And so I had a quick poll question whether you love washi tapes, stickers, doodles, hand lettering, or stamps, and different ways to embellish your page. So Elle says stickers and doodles equally. Brenda, hello, nice to see you. I'm so glad that you are here. So happy to see you as well. So look, if you are here in the live chat, please do not be shy. Say hello. Keep me and the rest of the Plannerettes community in the chat occupied. Let's talk amongst each other. Talk to me, talk to each other. That'll be really great. And of course, if you are watching on replay, do not forget to say hello in the comment section as well. Now, if you are new here, type the word new. So then that way, not just myself, but also the lovely Plannerettes can welcome you. We are a welcoming bunch and we make sure we uplift each other and support each other, even if it's just the 1.5 hours that we hang out here weekly on my YouTube channel. So, of course, for those of you who may not know and joining in new, I am Marianne, and here on my channel, through my own planning, habit tracking, well-being, and trying to make sure that I am looking after myself through self-care, that I hope you can get inspiration and ideas for your own planning. And don't just use your planner pages, or your diary or your journal to jot down just the to-do list or the appointments or the bills to pay. Make sure you are making space for you and that you are on the top priority, because if you're not looking after yourself, it's going to be very difficult to look after others. If you're a parent, you're a caregiver, you're at work, so make sure that you are looking after yourself. And hopefully through my videos and my live stream, you can get ideas on how to do that and putting yourself on top of that list. And hello, Laura, nice to see you. No, not late, just a couple, 1 or so minutes. That's okay. I'm just doing the introduction for the newbies, so I do appreciate you. So thank you so much, and hello to you. All right, so what is today going to be about? If you've ever stared at your blank planner pages and gone, how do I embellish it or make it pretty or even fill it in? Today I'm going to show you simple ways to make sure that your priorities stand out. So if you are ready, I am ready. Let's go. Okay, so I'm going to be setting up my new week in my 2 per page daily planner pages. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I time block without feeling overwhelmed, make sure my top 1, 2, or 3 priorities of the day pop so then I can see it, and most importantly, turn planning into an act of self-care. So let me show you my desk. And then, so at the moment, we are now into the last week of February, so I just want to do a quick flip through of my February planner pages. So the planner inserts that I'm using are my own, the Ultimate Planner bundle. So it has your a space for your goals for the month, a mid-month check-in. Now this is a freebie that you can get if you either sign up to my weekly email newsletter or if you are part of the free Plannerettes community. So all the links and all of that stuff is in the description. So I've got my calendar with all the things that's always going on for the month, cross it off. off or move it to another month. If I just say, don't action it in February, can always refer to this and see what's, hasn't been done, what's coming up for the week. And then I have my habit tracker, my mood, and so normally this is a sleep tracker, but I have changed it to steps, although I haven't been logging my steps either because I don't I don't charge my Apple Watch regularly, or I haven't actually been tracking my steps. But that's okay, because if you know me, just because there's things that you're not tracking doesn't mean that you are failing. It's just other more important things have taken over. So I'm okay with this, that I haven't done the 10K steps or goals that I have set for myself at the beginning of the month. It's okay. But hey, my mood is being pretty even. So here I have a little color code system. So green is a great day, orange is a good day, yellow is a meh kind of day, neither here or there. Blue is a tense or anxious day, and pink is a sad or angry day. And I'm pretty proud that throughout February, it's been even, a few anxious moments here and there. For those of you that have been following along, I have a younger son, who's on the autism spectrum, and there's just been some challenging, things happening that's caused a little bit of anxiety for me, but I'm managing it. How? Through my planner and my planning tools. Okay, so then in this planner bundle, you've got well-being spreads that allows you to have, goals for 7 key areas of focus, areas for you to log down your mood, so then you're acknowledging it, and you can plan better for the day on how you're going to tackle the day, how to make sure that you're having a great day or keep having a great day, and some other things. And now here I did paper clip it because I didn't use my weekly spread for February 3rd to the 9th. And then it has a 2 per page daily. So then that way, this is what I'm going to be setting up for this week, because throughout the month of February, and what I'm planning moving forward is before the beginning of each month, I'm going to set up my monthly cover page, my calendar, my habit and mood and sleep tracker, and then towards each week, I'm going to tackle different set of planner spread, the well-being, the weekly, a mid-month check-in, today the daily, and then an end of month reflection. So then that way, if you too are wanting to know how you can use your planner, not just for productivity, but making sure you're taking care of yourself, you can get ideas and hopefully get inspired, whether you use my planner pages or not, but be able to use something in your own planning system that's really, look, for a lot of us, we are great at all the things that we, whether it's work, whether it's parenthood, whether it's a friend, whether it's a mother, whether it's a wife or a partner. But then there'll be times where we are so burnt out, we get anxious, we get overwhelmed, that we just lose focus. We don't know what to do next. And that's why your planning and your planners are a great way to sort of guide you back on track. But so when you are in a good frame of mind, you plan. So then you have contingency plans. So for when things hit the fan, you have something to go, what am I supposed to do? And that's what your planner is for. Okay, so that's and then the following February 10th to the 16th, Wellbeing Planner Spread. So it had a Valentine's theme. And then I carried that same theme for my weekly spread. So this was when I did the stickers before the pen, and I really enjoyed that. And so I continued it on, and see, something that I didn't think I was good at, I tried it, and I've discovered I enjoyed it, and I can get better at it the more I try. So hopefully, if you too today are a little bit anxious or a little bit hesitant to try something new, that you can get some ideas. And then this is the daily planner spread. And then we moved on to February 17th to the 23rd, which was last week. And then I took inspiration for the color based on the washi tape. So you can get inspiration and color themes or themes for your planner spread if you have washi tapes, or if you have stickers, or if you have your favorite pens and markers, that's how you can get started with some ideas on how you can make your planner pages pretty. Because when you make your planner pages pretty, whether it's colorful, full of color, or very minimal and very aesthetically pleasing, natural tones, if it's pretty, you're going to likely use it more often than not. Okay, so that's where that mentality comes in. Is one of the 4 laws. I always quote this based on James Clear's book Atomic Habits, one of the 4 laws of behavior change. So if you want to be better at a particular habit or be more effective, make it attractive, make it pretty, because you're going to be more attracted and going to want to touch it, open in your planner pages more, and everything else. So this is my weekly spread from last week, and here is the daily planner page from February 17th to the 23rd. So yesterday I didn't do much, because what did I do yesterday? Oh, I watched some movies, So I got my husband to get me some movies, and I do the different TV shows on Amazon Prime. And so I took yesterday off because I was good enough to plan for today earlier on in the day. So I didn't touch my planner at all. All right, so here we are. Let's quickly have a look who's in the chat. Eastern Girls Crafting. Hello, Marie. New, very, very welcome. I appreciate you being here. Yay! Thank you so much for joining the Plannerettes community and being here today. I do appreciate you. All right, so we have so I'm going to do the well-being planner spread and the weekly spread off camera. Although I'm thinking that I might start a membership. I don't know. I've been arming and ahhing about it. I'm scared to do it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I'm going to tackle things scared and just do it. And then if it doesn't work out, I could always stop. But what happens if it does? So that's my mantra at the moment, is to do things scared and then figure things out along the way. Hello there, Bianca. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining us today. Appreciate you so much. And Elle, one of my wonderful Plannerettes community, he is saying hello to everybody. Oh, just a little quick announcement. So if you want to look after your hair care or your face and skin care, Elle just dropped a video on her channel about dupes that you can get for really great hair care products to either avoid damage or repair damage. So make sure you do check out Elle Naturally. So it's Elle's YouTube channel, skincare, health, hair care, and just really looking after yourself. And that's what we want to do, is we want to make sure we are looking after ourselves, not just internally, also externally, because we want to feel good about ourselves. And so Elle is a great advocate for making sure hair care and skincare is top of mind. Yay! I really, Elle and I met through an online course, and we've been friends online ever since. So I appreciate you, Elle. Okay, so what are we going to do today? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add embellishments with washi tape, stickers, because making your planner beautiful makes you want to use it more. And make sure you do stay till the end, because I'm going to share a printable that has 5 weeks worth of positive affirmation quotes that you can add into your daily pages to help motivate and inspire you. All right, so okay. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to lay out my planner page, and then we're going to do the daily page, not the weekly. Okay, so I've got 2 dailies per page. I've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Again, if you don't have this planner page, but you have either a disc bound or other ring bound planners, or dated planners, you can still go and embellish it. All right, so I have I picked 4 different washi tapes. So I think these ones are from the Filofax Good Vibes collection, which is part of this Filofax collection. So in the description, I have affiliate codes. You can get 30% off from their personalization station, 20% off products that are non-leather, and then 10% off. So you can use that. It's Marianne 30, Marianne 20, Marianne 10. And so now I used to be a Filofax ambassador a couple of years back. So I did get, Filofax products to use and share my experience. So let's see. I wonder which one I can do. So I won't do the dark because I do want to use the sort of like more of the purples, and I think purple is Elle's favorite color. Is that right? Let me know actually in the chat what your favorite color is. So what I'm going to do, I think that doesn't have any stickiness at the end. I didn't flatten it, so I'm going to use this sticker here that says find joy, be present. So what you can do, if you're short of time, you can just use washi tapes at the top or the bottom, or if you even have space and you're not going to be writing a lot on your planner spread, you can even use it in the middle if you have a weekly. Okay, so I'm going to use the find joy, be present on the top. Let's have a look, and then this way I'm going to carry this washi tape as well for my well-being planner spread and my weekly spread. So it's nice when you have, similar theme for your planner pages. So then it breaks up, you know exactly when one week starts and then the other week finishes. So the daily planner spread of this planner bundle, there's 4 pages. And so this is a great way, if you're like me who have used up, I'm going to see if I can have a little bit of music in the background, more so probably for me, my ear, so that I can hear something in my, where are we? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Sunday. So if you have a lot of washi tapes, if you've collected and purchased a lot, then this is a great way to use them up because it takes up quite a bit of the page. Okay, so hopefully that music isn't too loud. Let's do 2 volume. Okay, all right, so look, straight away, just by adding washi tape on top of your planner page, it's already given a pop of color. Right, so there you go. And so if you have washi tapes galore and you keep buying them like I do, but now look how much there is on that, and I haven't used it. All right, so then if you left it like that, that's pretty that's pretty good. And then you can embellish your planner page to match either the lavender, or there's some golds and darker purple in there, and then you can do some color coordination. Bianca says green is her favorite color. I love it. Yes. Elle says purple is her. See, I knew, because she always gives me the purple hearts when she comments on my videos. So really, really wonderful. Hello there, Yvonne, coming to you from Winnipeg. How are you? I am great, and I hope you are too. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. All right, so let's quickly have a look. Okay, so first, washi tapes is a great way to embellish your planner page. It's quick, it's easy, and it gives it a pop of color. Okay, so now this layout here that I have, again, if you have something similar already, then that's fantastic. So it has 2 dailies per page. And then on the left hand side, I've got a time blocking from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. And then see how the priority has a grid section. So it just, makes it stand out. So then, hey, let's put our top 1, 2, or 3 priority there. And then there's enough lines for the rest of your to-dos, tasks, add stickers or other embellishment, and even a little water tracker. Okay, so time blocking is really important way of setting your day and planning out your day ahead of time. So what you want to start doing when you are time blocking is setting things that are important first, so then that way it takes up those time rather than trying to fill up your day with what am I supposed to do at that time, what am I supposed to do, right? So really the time blocking is a great way for you to just go and see what's going on. All right, so today I'm going to do something fun because I started it last week. So because I used these wonderful floral washi on the margin here, I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to use a blue ink. And so now just a little heads up, if you are going to use a different ink, but then you use different colored ink on other pages, the swapping takes a little bit of muscle memory to go, oh, I'm supposed to use, a blue ink. As you can see, I think I used a black ink there, which is fine. I'm okay with it, although sometimes I think I did use a correction tape. So that's just my little thing, is if you do want to use a different colored pen for your planner pages, just be aware that if you are using a different ink on other pages, you might be swapping them around. So I had a look at what pens I had that's purple. So I have a Muji gel pen in 0.5, and I also have a Pentel Energel pen in 0.5. And let's see which one I like out of them. AM Routine. And guess what? I changed my handwriting again. AM Routine. Which one? I think I like the Pentel Energel. Okay, so there we are. So now for all the items that you do see me use, I have the links in the description. So make sure to check that out. Do I have? Yes. So make sure you check the details in the description. I have my Amazon US storefront. Okay, so today for this week, I'm going to use Pentel Energel 0.5 in the purple. All right. Okay, so let's first do time blocking. Yvonne says purple is her favorite color too. That's fantastic. So this week's embellishment for my pages is going to be purple themed. I love it. I love it. Yay, exactly. All right, I'm going to zoom in a little bit just so then you can see me right a little bit. All right, so normally my Mondays start at 4 o'clock. So of course this time blocking, you gotta, if your time blocking page, whatever you're using, isn't within your normal day, just be creative and just it doesn't have to be exact science. So normally on a normal typical day where I'm not going on live at 5 a.m. in the morning, I start my day around about 6 o'clock. So then that is when I will do my AM routine. So you don't have to micromanage your time blocking. It doesn't have to be right every little thing. You can block them as the name suggests. And then if you have a set routine, then you follow that. You might have a different list, or you might even have a task card. So I'll make sure I'll pop the video on how to make this using laminated sheet, sticky note flags, and a label maker. So see here in my time blocking, I just have the heading, and then somewhere else I'll have a more detailed list of what I do. Now, you might be doing habits and routines already habitually, like you don't even have to think about it. But the reason why I like to have them written down is I use those habits that I do already habitually or don't even have to think about as a I help stack other habits that I'm not yet efficient at or I'm not yet consistent with. So then it's sort of like a stepping stone. So once I've had a glass of water, I take my pill and then I give myself a high five, then I'll meditate, then I'll write down my mood. Now, do I do all of this all of the time? No, it's not about doing everything 100%. It's about doing the best you can with the day that you have. If you have low energy, maybe you'll only do one or two. If you have a lot of energy, then you might do most or all. Okay, so it's really important that when you are doing any of your tasks, that it's not a matter of doing everything all. Like as you can see here in my habit tracker, right? I don't get everything done. It's not about getting everything done. It's about being mindful to be intentional that if you say it's important to you, then if you say, you want to meditate, like you can see here, first week of February, I didn't do a lot of meditation. Actually didn't do a lot. That's probably because I was doing my videos. I was doing more content creation, setting up my pages for the month. So just really important that I do not want you to be hard on yourself, that if you are using a planner page that, you say, oh, I'm supposed to do this, and then you don't do it, that I do not want you to be critical. I do not want you to be judgmental of yourself. You have to give yourself kindness and compassion and a lot of grace and reflect. Hey, I didn't get to do that. It's because I was visiting a friend, or I didn't get to do that because I was busy at work. See? So really have a think and don't just look at your planner page and go, oh, I didn't do any of that. Okay, so when I do my time blocking, I straight away do my meals, because then the meals already take up that time, and it's not that I have to get reminded of eating, although I do sometimes forget, right? So it's important that we set aside the time that is important to us, because if we forget to eat, or if we forget our morning routine, or we don't go outside, and we don't spend time here after dinner, watch TV with Edward, my husband, right? If we don't spend quality time with our loved ones, whatever it is that you deem important to you in the current moment that you are in, then make room for it. And time blocking, all it is making room for it. And I think I have something at 11 a.m. Ecam. And then here, I'm just going to put focus work, because that's normally when I edit my this live stream and I promote it. And then after lunch, I know I'm going to have to look at my content calendar. So you fill in content planner, you fill in whatever it is that you need to do. And then here, personal self-care time. Okay, so that already, see, it looks like I have a busy day, right? But what the whole point of time blocking is, when you are in a good frame of mind, that's why you want to try and do the time blocking or planning your day maybe the night before, if possible, is so then you're not trying to catch up. Right. The reason I do this is because, I want to show you here because it's Monday here, and for a lot of you it's Sunday. I want to show you how it works, that plan it already. So then if there's an emergency, if things don't go according to plan, you can go back to your planner page and go, what am I supposed to do now? All right, it's 12 o'clock. Well, it says 12 o'clock. I'm supposed to have lunch. Let's do that first before anything else, and let's have lunch. Or, or if let's say it's 4 o'clock. Well, it says 4 o'clock and I've been, oh, I didn't know the time. It's already 4 o'clock, and it's like, it says here, personal self-care time. What is it I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to relax, unplug, go for a walk, do a light movement, whatever it is that you have set aside for those times. It's a great guide. So then that way you are not lost. And if you are like me, who get quite overwhelmed, quite anxious, and different things can happen in the day, this is my guide. This is the things that help me get back on track. Or if I do give myself a little bit of time to just sit with whatever big emotion I have, I can then go, all right, what did earlier me plan for us to do? All right, well, it says there, watch TV with husband. All right, well, let's go watch some TV with husband. Okay, so really good. Oh my goodness, Bianca. Oh, wow, thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate that so much. Oh, thank you. Baby lemon. It says they're baby lemons with pump. Yay. Oh, thank you. Oh, I really appreciate it. Okay. Yes, that's so cool. Oh, thank you, Bianca. I'm right. Oh, I'm taken aback now. I appreciate you and thank you so much. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Zig Clean Color Dot marker. So what this is just one end is a spongy round sponge and the other is fine tip. So I use this as my little check boxes. So then I'm just going to go through and create little circles or check boxes, and then what I'll do is once I complete them, I can then just either cross it off. So this is the Hobonichi basic stencil. I'll do a direct link in my Amazon, but it is in the, I think, stationery tools ideas list. And so what I do is when I have completed something, I use that cute little square box. I could use the circle too, but I quite like the square, and then fill it in just like that. Okay, again, all these writing and making things pretty like this is a form of self-care. Why? Okay, if I'm not talking at the same time, it's something I'm focusing on, something that's making me be here in the present moment. I'm not worrying about the past, the shoulda, woulda, couldas. I'm not worrying about the future. What if, what's this, it's just going, all right, what's going on? Even if it's just the time blocking takes you a couple of minutes, it's a couple of minutes of you time. It's a couple of minutes where your present you is looking after your future you. Especially if you know and you have been tracking, your moods, you've been tracking the way, how you work throughout the week, how you work throughout the month, and how your emotions are. This is a great way for you to just take that little bit of time. Okay, so really, really great. This. Okay, all right, just quickly having a look at the chat, making sure I'm not missing anything. So that's time blocking, right? You don't have to be too specific, but just make sure when you're looking at it, if you have the time block and it's work, 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 and then there's no time for self-care, no time for relaxation, then this is a great visual for you to see that, oh, well, no wonder I'm burnt out. No wonder I'm quick to anger. No wonder, this or that is because you haven't set aside time for you. Okay, so time blocking is one of the first place that you can make sure that the top priority, which is you, is on there. Okay, so let me know. Give me a thumbs up in the chat right now if you time block. And again, if you have a planner page that doesn't have a time block, you can just write it in on the side, so you can put 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., okay? You can just write that down and then just go, okay, when do I wake up? I wake up at 7 o'clock, okay? So maybe that's when I'll start my AM routine, okay? And then I'll have my breakfast, okay? And then, if you work outside of the home, you might go get ready for work, and then you arrive, work time. So then, of course, if you have a planner and you can't write anything sensitive or in any work, you can do the full 9 to 5 p.m. and just do work. Okay, and just write work. And then in there, maybe get outside for lunch. Okay, so really, really important. Brenda says, yes, she time blocks. Fantastic. I love that. Okay, so that is the time blocking. Nice and quick. And sometimes, if you don't have time to time block, just make sure that you put your meals in there. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then that just helps anchor your day, because then it breaks it up. Because sometimes if we think, oh my God, today I've got so much to do, right? And then, of course, you're going to feel anxious and you're going to feel overwhelmed. But if you go, okay, I just got to do this until lunchtime, or I just got to do this until dinner time, and then break those up, it really helps a lot. Okay, then the next thing that I like to do is making sure I put top 1, 2, or 3, no more than 3, priority of the day. And make sure, if at all possible, make sure one of those priorities is for you, or doing something for you. So the top priority today, let me quickly have a look at my calendar. So today I've got the live. I know I have to email somebody. All right, so I'm just going to put send follow up email. Okay, and then I know I have to do a workout. Do a workout using, I've subscribed to a new app. So using do a workout using the Move app. All right, so those are my first 2 top priority. So now when you have all your daily page and it's all written down like this, sometimes it can be overwhelming when it's just like bleh, it's all there. So what I like to do with my top priority, so today I'm going to use the fine tip of my Kuretake, or you can use your colored pen. But what I do is I just like to create a frame or a box around it. Then that way it stands out. Now, the reason why I want my top priority to stand out, well, first of all, so they do, and they're not amongst all the other tasks that I might have to do for the day, is if nothing else gets done except my top priority, then that's a win. Because then I have put top priority, I'm just reaching for my, this one is the Tombow Jewel Brush Pen 673, and I like to create a little shadow box, just so then, again, it might be a little bit too much. You might go, Marianne, where am I going to find the time to do all of this? Change pens, change color markers. If you find yourself going, I don't have the time, this is when you need the time to set aside for yourself. Because trust me, I used to go, I don't have time for that. But when I actually set aside time for me, guess what? Cognitively, my brain's working a lot better. I can make decisions a lot faster rather than, going over and over, what should I do next, right? So if your brain, your physical, your emotional well-being are all equally balanced and calm for the day, then you can do more work. And how's that done? When you set aside time for yourself. So make sure you do. So top 1, 2, or 3 priority, to make it stand out, I'll put a little frame, and then I put a little, shadow box. I like to do my shadow on the bottom and then on the right hand side. So it's like as if the light is coming here. If you want to do it a different way, let's have a look. Okay, and there is something about dashed lines that, even if it's not straight, so if you can't draw straight, dashed lines are so forgiving. So you can even do your shadow on the left hand side and at the bottom. Doesn't matter, whatever way, and there is no right or wrong. Oh my goodness, Brenda, thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the super chat. I love it. Oh, thank you. You are amazing. Oh, you are amazing. I'm so happy that you are here and you bring me joy by being here and you guys being part of this community. I know is one of the top things that has kept me pushing, not pushing through, but getting back up when I know sometimes it can be hard as a mum, well, sometimes just as a mum, right? But as a mum of someone who's on the autism spectrum, and also making sure that I'm looking after my own well-being. So you are all very much appreciated, and I'm so glad that we have this space for us to hang out, because I know sometimes we can isolate ourselves because we sometimes think no one else is going through the same things we are. We don't have to go through exactly the same thing, but we know we share the joys and we share the struggles, and then we help lift each other up. So I appreciate you so much. Thank you for that. Yeah, really, really wonderful. Okay, let's keep going. All right, so top priority, make it stand out, frame it, and you can even, let's have a look, use stickers. Okay, so this is my Filofax pocket organizer, and so I use it for my stickers. Now I purchase, again, let me pop that down. I've got to put Kina. So these are Kina prints. Now she has digital stickers that you can print yourself at home or send it to someone, but she also does have physical stickers that she can mail to you. So this is, she has different characters. This one is Lola because, and I bought her because she has the cute little fringe or bangs. So I have bought a lot throughout the years. So I think 2017 was when I started, and there's little stickers for different little things, yoga, oh, cuddle time. And so I print this on a sticker back paper. As you can see, this is just a shipping label, A4 size shipping label, normal printer, and I do use my Silhouette cutting machine to what they call kiss cut. Okay, so kiss cut is I was going to see if I have, no, I can't. I normally cut the slits. So kiss cut is when it cuts the top of the paper but not the backing. All right, so it's very lightly kisses it, and so that's how I store my Kina prints, and so I have organized them using, again, this is just laminated sheet cut to size and hole punched. There is a video of that too, and then just a label there. It's fading. So I have feels, so emotions, planning, budgeting, self-care stickers, and then chores and events. So I think I'm going to do, I have an email. I think I have an email. Where is an email? Which one's work? So I use the front page to stick on all the different stickers behind it. And there it is. So there's the email. So you can make your planner pages look pretty for tasks to pop out by using stickers. Okay, and see, now normally I think this only takes me 5 minutes, less than, even if I'm just doing it, without talking and showing. So I'll do my time block, and then I'll do what's my top priorities. I'll check my calendars to see if there's anything that I've already written down, or maybe something from the week before that I need to action. So I need to send an email and do a workout, because I haven't been doing a workout. Okay, and then the rest of this space, again, whatever planner page you have, will have all the tasks and to do. All right, and now I got all emotional and have now runny nose. Okay, so which one was I using? This one. I'm going to put this pen away so don't confuse myself. Okay, so the other task is, what other task do I have today? I gotta go, and I don't even know what tasks I have. I'll pop that on. But things like, whatever thing. Oh, clean. I know put my clothes away, because my clothes are all on top of the shelf rather than in the drawers or in the cupboard. Put clothes away. And so I need to make sure I do that. Okay, I know I need to, I see how here I've already got get outside because I've been stuck inside. I haven't been doing much, right? So I'm going to list all the other tasks and to-dos that I have that will come up that I need to do for the day. But it's really, really important to know that just because it's on your daily planner or it's on your to-do list does not mean you have to do it all. And this is where we, I think, sometimes put so much pressure on ourselves, because then we go, well, I put it there, means I got to do it. You can always move it to the next day, or you can always delegate it to someone else. All right, so really, really important that just because it's on your to-do list, right, this planner is yours. You have the power, the intention, and the ability to go, what is the most important thing right now? What is the most pressing, what's urgent, and what's important, what's a non-negotiable that I can't, so I know I need to send an email, so I've got to do that, right? And then put the clothes away, well, maybe I need to do that because then it's falling off, it's falling off the top of the shelf, right? And then I can't find any clothes, or I just wear the same clothes over and over again, whatever's on top. Okay, so put the clothes away. I know that the other thing is I've got to dust the surfaces, the lounge room surfaces, because each time I see the dusty side table, I've got to go, I need to dust that. Okay, so then there's some cleaning. I think I have some cleaning. So if you have stickers around that fits whatever you're doing, see there's a dust or the wiping, so then that will make sure. Okay, I'll pop that. So whatever stickers you have on hand, put clothes away. Okay, all right, and then I can do more tasks and to-dos. Hi, Ronnie Cat, nice to see you. Okay, I have been frustrated because I can't be there with my parents and my mum had a bad... Oh, but she's doing great now. I have deadlines, but you're helping me keep it together. Oh, well, I hope your mum has quick recovery and thinking of her. So same thing again, if you have a lot of deadlines, and this is for everyone, not just for Ronnie Cat. If you have any deadlines, and if this is for work, right, make sure you ask whether your colleagues or your boss, and I know a few of the Plannerettes community members that have been with me have done that. They've asked for help. Is there any way that I can have this sent out next week? Or can I have an extra day to finish this? Or whatever it is, if it's work, if it's for other projects, or is there someone else that can help me with it? Okay, just because it's on your to-do list doesn't mean you have to do it all. You can ask for help, you can ask for extensions, you can ask to delegate it, or you might just go, look, I'm just a little bit behind and this is giving me a bit of pressure and anxiety. Is there any way that this can be moved another time? And then they might go, oh, actually, we don't need that anymore. Right? So just having those conversations with others that might be able to take a little bit of load off your shoulders might be sometimes what you need. Because we just think, well, this is my responsibility. I'm the one who's got to get it all done. But you watch, just asking, is there a way I can get this done for you tomorrow? And they'll go, oh yeah, no, that's okay. You don't have to have it done until next week. And it's like, oh my God, all this time you've been freaking out. So make sure that you are asking. Ask, delegate, or move it to another day if possible. Yes, I'm loving these supers as well, Elle, and I'm so appreciative of the lovely ladies who have given these wonderful, wonderful. Oh, okay, all right. Oops. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so where are we next? Okay, so now if you still have enough space, this is when you can add stickers. So I like the Carpe Diem stickers. So there's some quick, nice little frames that you can use or nice little quotes. But what I have been loving is being able to put my own little positive affirmation or little motivational quotes. Okay, so things like that I know can help me when I look at it, that it will go let me know that, hey, you're doing a great job. So I think I'm going to use this one and then just put one step at a time, maybe here. One step at a time. Okay, so just a little word of encouragement. You know, we can give ourselves, we sometimes forget, you know how if a friend of yours, right, if a friend of yours is having a difficult time, we know exactly what we need to say to them to help them, right, feel better or let them know that we are there for them. But we do not say that to ourselves enough. And we need to make sure that we are giving ourselves the grace, the space, and the compassion that, yes, if things are a little bit tough at the moment, they are. And it really sucks when that happens. But we know, yes, life is full of ups and downs. It's never nice when there's downs. But we just have to look at our own history and go, you know what? I've been through something like this before, and I know I can get through it. And if I just make sure that I put contingency plans aside for when things don't go right, that I have something to follow, right? It's the steps, it's the stepping stones. Just always think the little stepping stones across the river is the little plans that you create for yourself at the end of the day, at the beginning of the day, the new week. These are the things, because you know what happens when you are in a good frame of mind, when you're not overwhelmed, when you're not stressed, when you've relaxed, when you've slept, you've moved, you can do things like that, right? You don't even have to look at your planner most times, because it's like, okay, next, what's next? Do this, do this, do this. But when we are feeling like everything is closing in on us, we can't see through the fog, right? So this is the thing, this is the like little shining light that helps you go, okay, all right, what's next? Put my clothes away. I don't want to do it, but let's do it, because we just need to take that one step that will help build that momentum. So you can create little motivational quotes for yourself. You can write and find yourself, just Google it. This is what I do. I Google motivational quote to help me get through a tough time. And then I'll be like, all right, oh, that's too long. It's too long for me to write, or it's, I just need something quick. And then just do that. Just Google some motivational quote. But there is, I'm going to just do a little segue and see where I can. So if you haven't yet signed up to my newsletter, I send out freebies, and I create, monthly planner spread. So there's the QR code, but I do have the link in the description. So if you can see that, where is it? Where am I? Over here? Oh, no, over there. Over there. Oh, over there. So 35 daily positive affirmations. So that's 5 weeks worth, right? So let me just go back to me and my desk. So there it is. So I have it printed out. So there's positive affirmations for building confidence and self-care, positive time management, overcoming overwhelm, maintaining motivation, looking ahead. So if you've got a little bit overwhelmed at the moment, you can write or say to yourself in the moment, I stay calm under pressure, or I take things one step at a time. See? Right? It's just that little reminder to help you that, look, everything might be a little bit tough at the moment, but it's good. It's good. We can do this. Uh, love seeing your newsletter. Yes, and I'm getting a lot better by sending it out on a regular and weekly basis. Okay, so, right, so stickers. So, what have we got to help embellish and make our planner pages pretty? Stickers, washi tapes, time blocking, making your priorities stand out. So if nothing else gets done in the day but one or even two or three or however many you've set for yourself, don't put too many priorities because then it's just another part of the list. But just if nothing else gets done, if this gets done, is it a win? Yes. Okay, so I always go, a lot of these might be, untick. Let me see if I can show you ones where I just want to show you so then you can see that Marianne doesn't get everything done, okay? Right, so look, one of my top priority got completed, one got moved. So that's my little symbol for move it to the next day. And look, all the other tasks here didn't get done, got moved. So really important, set yourself a priority. Laura says, this times with planners and pretty things, remember me not to multitask my life. It helps me to slow down and remember to enjoy the present. And the great thing sometimes with time blocking, which I've found, is when you start putting things like dinner, lunch, breakfast, your morning routine, your evening routine, your get outside or workout, there's not a lot of space for you to do all the work stuff, right? Which means it helps you prioritize and narrow things down. Because then if Parkinson's law, so if you haven't heard, Parkinson's law is the time you give a task expands to the amount of time you give it. So for me, I remember at uni, I'll go, all right, I've got 2 weeks to do my assessment. And then I give myself the 2 weeks, still don't do anything. Yet if I say I've only got an hour to do something, I know I can do it in an hour. So make sure the time blocking, what that does is it narrows down the amount of time that you set for yourself. So then that way you know you can't fit everything in. So you have to be like pretty good at culling. It's like, nope, not today, tomorrow. Get my kids to do the cleaning and vacuuming, get someone else to help me, ask if I can move it to another day. All right, so really, really important. Brenda says, do you have a video that show how you have sections in your planner organized, like your tabs? I normally have a regular planner flip through. So I'm due for a new one. So I'm going to do that because I have moved things around because Brenda, last year I tried Hobony, other planners, and then I've gone back to using my A5. So I will do another full A5 planner flip through so you can see exactly all the other things that I have in my planner that help me. So these bits I don't use regularly, but it's the planner bundle that I use on a regular basis. All right, so yes, I will do. But if you have a look through our previous planner flip throughs, some of most sections are similar, but yes, I'll make sure. Let me pop that. I'm going to put that in my weekly. Okay, so I'm going to put here schedule. See, write it down so we don't forget schedule an A5 planner flip through. So then, yes, you can see all the other fun pages and other productivity pages that I use to help me manage my overwhelm and my anxiety and get me on track once I've, once the crying, the yelling, and the swearing I have done. Okay, so where were we? So we're back to here. Now I like to do my daily planning either the night before or the morning of, because it's part of my fun, part of my play, and part of my self-care. So I know if I plan already ahead, then what do I do for the rest of the week? So I like to plan each day. So sometimes I'll plan maybe 2 days ahead. So if or if there's something that's I want to pretty some section up, I might do that ahead of time. Oh, and the other thing what I'm going to do is use your marker to highlight whatever heading that you have. Okay, again, just this act of highlighting, even if it's just for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, guess what? It's a mindfulness activity. So I had to look up only recently what mindfulness meant because, you hear it's a buzzword, all these things. So mindfulness is just really focusing on the present moment, the now, not worrying about the past, not worrying about the future. And because when you're highlighting, you have to focus because you want to make sure that you are, for most part, highlighting a nice straight line. So the longer one, not so straight, but that's okay. Progress, not perfection. Okay, so highlight. Let's have a look. What else? Oh, for those of you that do use ring planners, so I hole punch my pages, and then I also get just a pair of scissors and then create these little, cut little slits into the hole punch. So then what that does is it saves me from opening up the ring mechanism of my planner, open, close, because sometimes if you do, you might, over time, there might be gaps in your ring planner, and you don't want that because then if there's tiny gaps when you're flipping your planner pages, it might go through the cracks. So to save the mechanism of your ring planner, just cut little slits. Now I use, this is I think 160 GSM paper. Normally I use 120, but the thicker the paper, then less likely for the marker. As you can see, you can't see any of the marker. And so just have a look at your stationery, wherever you get your stationery, if you print your own planner pages, 120 to 160 GSM or 32 pound or whatever the 160 is equivalent to. It's just a really good way that if you've got pigmented markers, they don't ghost or bleed through and you don't have to worry about it. See, coming through to the other side. All right, so I just want to make sure I'm covering everything else. Okay, so you've got tasks to do. You've got, so whatever planner page you have, if you've got space, write down little positive affirmations for yourself, pop stickers, and then that way it's nice and pretty. And, you just looking at it, I like it, right? It looks really nice. You can even use, little dots and just dot your page. Dot, 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 right? Whatever it is. And then you can also use other things. So earlier we talked about washi tape is a good way to embellish, stickers. Then you can also do pretty hand lettering, or just, this one was just my own hand writing, and then I used a pen to outline each letter so then it pops on the page. You can even do little doodles. Okay, I'm going to, these are my go-to little doodles that I use on my planner page. So if you want, actually, I'm going to be brave and I'm going to put it here. So it's just a little mason jar plant, flower pot or whatever. Okay, so I normally will do 1, 2, 3 lines. Okay, so 3 lines, 1, 2, 3. So the top of the jar, or like a milk bottle, right? And then the lip. Okay, the lip. And then here's just like a rounded side, and then a rounded side, and then just round the bottom of the jar so it's not flat. And then on the inside, I just create a little round, so then it's, the bottom is round. And to show that it's a clear glass, I just put a little line there, sort of like a reflection. Okay, and then just 3 stems, and then I just make up whatever flower. I don't know what flower this is, so just do little circles, and then maybe do a daisy, like a sideways daisy. Okay, and then maybe a rose. So a rose could be, I don't know if that's a rose. Yeah, that looks like a rose. That looks like a rose. And just add some little leaves. Okay, and then to create a shadow, just a line. I'm going to go over my water tracker because I'm not using this anyway as a water tracker. And then like create a little shadow. Look at that. That's one of my go-to little drawings and little doodles. All right. So that's another way, even things like an envelope. Okay. Just a rectangle and an envelope. Okay. And then maybe put a little heart. Okay. So whatever, and Pinterest. Go to Pinterest and just put how to do pretty cute little doodles for your planner pages. Okay. So doodles, another one, hand lettering, and then you can even use stamps. Right. So I've got these cute little box set of stamps, and then to remind myself to get outside to go for a walk, maybe I'm going to use the yellow. So this is VersaCraft. I couldn't find this in Amazon, but any little stamping pad. But this is the VersaCraft Soromame ink pods, and you can get different colors. So let me just go and stamp. So if you like stamping and you've got little stamps, I've got this, however, is in my Amazon store. And look at all these cute little stamps. And then let's just put get outside here. Okay, there's a little shoe. So many different ways for you to embellish your pages. All right, so then that way it's just pretty and it's nice, fun, playful, joyful time that some people might go, some people have even told you, what a waste of time. You can do that digitally, or there's apps. It's not about being quick and, being taking a shorter time to plan my day, but it's investing in myself and making sure that I am looking after myself. So even if, yes, I've got to plan the day, I've got all these things to do, but at the same time, I am taking care and putting me on top of that list and making sure that I am slowing down, that I am breathing, right? And just making sure I am imagine if you are doing this for about 2 to 3 minutes or 5 to 10 minutes each day. And if that is all you can do as part of your self-care, it's enough. It's enough time, and it's enough for your brain to go, hey, this lady's putting a lot of time looking after herself by just slowing herself down. Let's do more of that. It's going to start rewarding you because your body's going to start enjoying it. And what does our body and our mind we look for things that it's pleasurable. And if this is pleasurable, you're going to find more ways to look after yourself. All right. So use highlighters and markers as well to make things pop on the page. All right, so really, really important. Now, of course, hey, if you're liking this video and you've gotten a lot of value from it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Say, yep, Marianne, I'm enjoying it, I'm liking it. And of course, do make sure that you are hitting that subscribe button if you haven't yet. It really, really helps my channel. And then it tells me that I'm doing a good job. So even though, yes, I know I should have intrinsic motivation and know that and be proud of myself, we all love, being told that we are doing a good job. And although it's a lot of these things, subscriptions or subscribers and followers and likes and hearts are all vanity metrics, it does feel one good. So make sure you hit that like button. All right. So what else have we got? Let's just quickly double check if there's anything else in the chat. So yes, Roni Cat says, thank you so much for your kind words. Yes, and make sure that, of course, with all the worries that you have for your mum, that you are also making sure you're looking after yourself, because if you're not looking after yourself, it's going to be harder for you to look after your loved ones. And Brenda says, fantastic, looking forward to it. Yes, me too, because it's overdue. I have changed the setup a few times at the end of last year, but I think I've settled nicely on this one. All right, so let's quickly okay, so by making your priorities framed or highlighted this way, either with stickers, with highlighters, or making it pop on the page, it actually trains your brain to focus on what truly matters instead of feeling overwhelmed with all the list of things you got to do for the day. It just goes, yes, I know I have a lot of things to do, but it says there that those are my top priorities for the day, and if nothing else gets done, it is a good day. Okay, so really important that you have a look, and don't forget, make sure you put a top priority for yourself. All right, so let's quickly have a look. I told you about the daily affirmations, so make sure that's a nice little printout. So if you don't have space or you don't have time to go and, write out positive affirmations or little motivational quotes for yourself, a good way is just saying it to yourself 5 times, okay? I can handle whatever comes my way. 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 By reframing these things and saying these positive words to yourself, guess what the brain does? It'll start focusing on that. So whatever you put focus and highlight, whether you're saying it out loud or you're writing it down, that's what your brain will start to do, because we get so much sensory input from so many things and so many thoughts and so many things that's coming through our phone that it's just like, information vomit. But if you start saying positive things, that's what your brain will start to see. Will start to see that, yes, I can handle anything that comes my way. Yes, all I have to do today is take one step at a time. Okay, so write things in your planner. I have enough time for what matters. Progress, not perfection. And I choose to protect my energy today. So if there's things that upset you, there are things that just rattles you, create boundaries for yourself. I'm learning now that boundaries are not so much for others to not cross over. It's for your boundary what's the word I'm trying to say? So boundary is so much a rule that you have given yourself that, no, you're not coming in the door. You're not coming in my house, right? I have set the rule. This is the way it is in my household, so I'm going to make sure that I protect my energy, okay? So simple positive reminders can help shift your mindset throughout the day, all right? So let me know, what do you have to help embellish your page to make it pretty, to give yourself some self-care, some fun, some play, some enjoyment, and some joy in your day? Do you have washi tapes? Say yes, or put washi. Yes. Stickers. Now, really important, don't go out buying stuff that if you don't have them, really also make sure that you are being financially responsible. Please do as I say, not as I do, because I do. I know I use sometimes retail as a therapy to help nurse my emotions. So really, really important that you are making sure that don't get yourself into debt by buying too much, because if you don't have stickers, you can just draw and go to Pinterest. All right, so just in Pinterest, I put cute planner doodles step by step. and there's so many lovely artists that are so generous with their ideas, and it'll just do line one that you saw when I did my little mason jar flower pot. Very easy. Okay, so we have Laura says washi, stickers, stamps, color pens, and pencils. Fantastic. Laura's got, and make sure that you're using them. If you're like me and have a lot and not using them, that's why using new different colors will help me then use the things that I have already. So for those of you, if you do want to purchase the planner bundle printable, it is available. The link is in the description, and it does go through all the different things on how each planner page helps you with all the different things that would normally happen, in your day to day, in your week, in your month, right? Or even your year. All right. I love friends. Okay. So really important. And can I just say something? I think Brenda, you might have pushed me over the edge with this one and actually did it. I have a merchandise shop. So I created a merchandise shop that currently has my plan, make, reflect, a little tagline, and so I have to go and given myself a little challenge not to spend too much, but you can get mugs. So got now this one here in particular, I did purchase this one through Canva, but I used exactly the same graphic that to create these designs. So mugs, what else do I have in here? And then a hoodie. Okay, so I do have this hoodie comes in black, in gray, heather gray. I want to order the oatmeal one because we are going into our autumn season. And then I like this red one as well. So the link to my merchandise shop is in the description. So, and then this one here is just a dotted planner. It is similar. Okay, so I got this one. These people use the same company. So let me quickly have a look. So it's just it's a dotted planner. So this is what I use for my podcast ideas. So I got this as a gift from Ecamm. So one of the Ecamm family members gifted me their little notebook. So it's just, I don't know if you can see. See, it's just the dotted. And so this is where I do all my podcast ideas. So then there's that one for the spiral notebook. And then this t-shirt, I want to get this it's a big tote bag, and I want to get myself a cap. So for when the days that I don't have to worry about doing my hair. Yes. So hello, Meme. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining me. And Ronnie Cat, same here, and more crafting things. That's another thing. That's why I changed my tagline. It used to be plan, do, review. I changed it to plan, make, reflect, because I want to start making things again. Because I love sewing, I love crocheting, I love knitting, I love, crafting and all the, I used to make earrings. I used to make little tote bags. So many things that I have stopped doing that, and then that's probably where the overwhelm and the anxiety has surfaced, popped up to the surface. So I want to make, and then of course reflecting and just seeing that just because our planner says we didn't do it doesn't mean that we have failed. It just means other important things have come along. Meme says Tombow color pens too, so pretty, love it all. Yes, I do too. I can't wait to go and purchase some. So I think in March I may have to go and have a look, because that's when my no spend challenge will be over. And of course, just like Brenda, she's in the Plannerettes community, and so there's the QR code, and so we just continue. I want to be more present there as well, and then be able to have a more offline conversations and things, because sometimes, you know, when you're on Instagram or on YouTube and, you know, things are a little bit more raw and it's not polished, you know, the algorithm punishes you because it says, hey, it's not interesting enough for people. But sometimes I just want to go, hey, this is what's happening in real life, without having the editing and all the, you know, you got to get all these things and capture their attention in the first 3 seconds. So that's where I want to continue more conversations in there. All right. So next week, so next Monday we'll have our normal Monday, but this week I am going to be going live. I can't say exactly when because I have to take into account. My phone is going off. I have to take into account when it's quiet, because we do homeschool my younger son. That's my 16-year-old son. So, you know, I can't be talking while they're doing their classes. So I'll try and make sure at least I'll give an hour warning in the Planerettes community when I'll go on, because normally that's when I'll know. I'll ask hubby, are you guys going out for your excursion or your day trip or whatever? And he'll go, yes. And then I can at least grab half an hour or an hour. So I'm going to be setting up March. Make sure to go into the Planerettes community, because that's when I'll have the, do I already have it? No, the March monthly cover page. So which is all it is. So I have, so we have for this year, I have, already took January, right? So it'll have a March version of this. So, and then you can embellish it. So go into the Planerettes community. Anybody else have a nice, any questions? Let me know. Totally another live this week. Yes, so probably a few more, because I'll set up March monthly cover page. I'll also set up my calendar. I'll also go embellish my, so even if I can't talk, maybe I'll do a silent plan with me, and then you can use that and pop it on your screen and you can plan along, because I want to try and do that before actual Saturday. So then that way you guys can help get ideas, because I know it's like I want to get ideas on how to plan my planner page. So yes, and more lives this week. So thank you so much. I always love being around you guys, and super thanks for the lovely super chats that my wonderful community have given me. Thank you. I appreciate you so much, and make sure you are putting you on top of the priority list. So if you're going to do one priority only and it's not you, make sure you put a second one, even if it's just doing nothing for 5 minutes, even if it's just, you know, getting outside, even if it's just doing your nails, even if it's just putting some mascara on, whatever it is, make sure that you are putting you on top of the list. And then that way you can be present, be mindful, and you're telling your brain that you are important, okay? So I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you around in the Planerettes community or back here on a live for getting ready for March. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.